Hey, welcome back to my channel. We are here today in Palmer, Alaska at the MTA Center, and we have down here a series of hot rods that have gathered from all around the area for the annual 49th State Street Rodders Car Show. It's open to the public. It's free admission for the cars, free admission for the people. We're having a good time talking to a lot of folks here. A lot of neat cars that you would just never expect to see in a place like Alaska. But this is the land of the midnight sun, and come summertime, you can run these machines all day and all night long. So let's get headed down there. We're going to start out where this little VW Beetle is, and we're going to work our way around and show you all of the cars on display. And you might recognize one right here, recently seen on my channel. Yeah, so it's its very first car show, first of several before it performs the big stunt jumping off the 300-foot cliff. So let's get down here and get into it. All right, 73 VW Beetle. That's a beauty. Super clean. Carbureted. It's a nice looking car. Really stock looking. You're gonna have to tell me which one's your favorite in the comments. This one right here, this one's tugging at my heart. We restored a 61 Metropolitan. If you go back on my channel, you'll see it. We painted ours black and white. But if there were ever a car that could get away with being pink, this is the one. Is this your favorite?
Yes, it's my favorite.
Okay.
Doesn't have the trunk doesn't open.
No, that's because it's older. So the original early models did not have an opening trunk, and I'm not sure what the year model was. I used to know, but by 61, which is what we had, you could open the trunk on ours. But this is a beauty right here. 3 on the tree. These cars sincerely were ahead of their time. Nowadays, micro cars like this, they're everywhere. But those were really something. At 55 miles an hour, it's all you can do to hang on. Here's another beauty. MG. It's gorgeous. 1961. This car is beautiful. Like that interior. Lots of documentation. It's a midget. Midge. Some good info here. Take a look. Pause the screen if you want. Seen this truck at some of the shows locally, and I really like it. Gorgeous paint. Beautiful Ford. It's a driver. Beautiful truck. And of course, it's a Ford, but it's powered by the right kind of engine, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay, because I was trying to figure that out. Very cool.
1956. Powered by a 400 Pontiac engine with a front clip out of the Firebird in it. That's really cool. 55 Chevy Bel Air 2-door. It's a pretty car. These have become impossible to find anymore in a 2-door for a reasonable amount of money. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the older style mags on it. It's got a great vibe coming off of it. Really awesome machine. Beautiful interior. Seats are definitely out of something newer. Maybe actually looking at those look like later models, Tahoe, Sierra, Silverado seats. Absolutely awesome. Well, these are classics now. Used to be, see these running around everywhere. Work in progress, 78. Oldsmobile. Like the rims, they're nice. Check out he's got the window sticker stuff on it here. Pretty cool.
It's not a bad price on that car.
Oh, it's for sale? Okay.
4,500.
4,500. 12,000. I was gonna say 4,000 would be a steal. 12,000. Yeah, gotcha. Let's take a look at that.
Even at that,
It's clean. Looks super original. Yeah, 12,500 or best offer. Nice machine. All right, for the Mopar guys, you get the Mini Me under the hood on the air cleaner. It's awesome. Duster. This is like old school drag time. Check out the back tires. 1970. 20-year-old paint job. This thing was driven up the Alcan in the winter 2003. You guys will have to go look at what the Alcan is to understand what a big deal that is. That's absolutely awesome. Love it, all the matching blue. Ah, here we go. This one's a 4-door, and it's a later model, fuel-injected engine in it, Vortec. This thing's really cool. 1956. Roxanne. How about that? Got the bench seat in the front. You don't see these anymore. I like the cutouts right here in front of the back wheel. Moon rims, that's really cool. And you don't see these shades anymore either. That's super cool. That thing's got all kinds of vibes on it from the 1970s. It's awesome. Like a 1970s hot rod from the 50s. Look at this. 1988 Ford Thunderbird. It has 4,600 miles on it. I don't like to say original miles because how many times are they 4,600 fake miles? But 4,600 miles. Guys, still got the window sticker. This thing could have been had new back in 1988 for $17,578. How about that? How much would you pay for this car today? I mean, look at this. It's a turbo coupe. I remember when these came out. Pretty cool. You had the 50 Ford V8s, and then Ford started messing around with these turbos, dropping them in some of their vehicles, and this one is beautiful. Ah, here we go. This is a really correct looking 1940 Ford. It says it's all original, nuts and bolt restoration, 3-speed manual. Look at this old flathead in here. This is super cool. Just don't see that anymore. Oh, and is it for sale too?
Yep.
Let's take a look. How much money could you take it home? No price tag. If you have to ask, you probably can't afford it, right? It's a beauty. Look at this trunk. It's like brand new. Beautiful. Spare tires painted up, matches up the car. It's beautiful. Okay, what do we have here? 1951 Ford. 51 Ford Custom V8. That's a beauty. That's a really nice display. Another super good looking stock style here. I like the horns attached to the bottom side of the hood. That's cool. Got some V8 power, another flathead down here.
It's oil bath air cleaner.
Oh, it's got an oil bath air cleaner. Did you ask what it is?
Yeah, what is that?
Literally, it has you put oil in there, and that oil creates the barrier for the air that comes in. It drops and it catches the crud. And when you change your engine oil, you can change out the oil in your oil bath air cleaner. Yeah, that literally has oil in it. This thing is straight. Look at the bodywork on this. This is yeah, it's like perfect. The chrome, the sheet metal. Somebody spent some crazy time on that one. I like it. All right, what do we have now? A 65 Mercury Comet. Cycling, yeah. This is beautiful. 1965. Got the Ford V8 in it, small block. It is a clean machine. There are details on it if you want to pause it and read a little bit more about this machine. Right there, that is a beauty. Here we go with a 427 SS Chevelle. This is a beauty. Look at this body. Look how straight this thing is. That is hundreds and hundreds of hours of blocking and blocking and blocking. Beautiful. This thing's like new. Love the rally wheels.
It's like on December 23rd or something like that.
Look how straight that body is.
Somewhere that they have a big fireworks display, and he pays for that every year. So
got an old Chevy pickup
green
here.
and red. Yeah, it's the
Seen this truck around before. I really like this one. Just something about it. I love the way it stands up. It's got tons of really cool little details like the Chevy bow tie in the fender. 55 with a 350 in it. I think I've seen under the hood of this one before. It's just as clean there as it is here. Just a beautiful truck. Excellent example. And like that diamond aluminum in the bed there, that looks nice. A lot of times they'll just have plywood, you know, the wood slats in there. That looks really good. 3100 Chevrolet. Now this is what you need in Alaska, right? This is a real Alaskan machine.
Look at this Predator. Look at the helmet. Even has the Predator dreads
All
on it.
right, well, let's get this on video here. And if you want to pause and read that, I'm not going to read it all to you. Look at this. Oh, this is for sale too. So, I mean, if you just have to have it, you just have to have it. Look at this machine. I'm thinking it's a little chilly to ride this today, but what a beautiful machine. All right. So a lot of you guys know I'm a Corvette guy from a long time ago. And one of the cool things I always liked about the Corvettes is how General Motors was, they leased them, what was it, for $1 a piece or whatever to these astronauts back in the day. Just super cool. If you see the movie Apollo 13, they've got a replication of that where they're all driving their Corvettes. But this is a beauty. It's a 69, one of my favorite year models. This one is sporting beautiful red paint, big block engine, 427. Look at how this thing is just crammed in here. And one of the big things you'll notice is that it doesn't have the L88 hood. You know, it's got the lower hood. I love this hood though too. But everything is really compact. These Corvettes, if you start fooling around and you put too high of an intake or air cleaner, you end up hitting the hood. And actually, I think he's hit the hood already a little bit. So it's got the, maybe he's converted it electric, but these old models, this door has to pop open in order for your windshield wipers to run. He's also converted his headlights to electric. I used to make a kit for that. Sold them all over the place years and years before Detroit Speed started making them. But this is a beauty. 4-speed, gorgeous car. She likes the you like the luggage rack, right? She likes the luggage rack. I had a 74 years ago, and that luggage rack was one of the first things to come off. But she says she likes them. So, all right, let's head back down. We're gonna go down the next row here. We walked right past, and we're gonna end up where we started in. How about this for some speed right here? Someone told me one time there's nothing like 1,000 pounds of hot vibrating steel and rubber between your legs. There you go. Bad habits. Probably. No shortage today of these old Tri-5s. Another beauty here. This one has been mildly updated here and there. Got a nice looking small block, aluminum heads, beautiful carburetor on there. This is a 55, and it is straight as an arrow. Look at this. Gotta love the old bench seats. Gotta love them. You just don't. Oh, look at the transmission. It's a manual. This is cool. Super, super cool. Love this car. It's beautiful. Love the color combination. All right, how about a Ford Ranchero, 1957? Ooh, it says it has a 572 cubic inch big block. Let's take a look. Yeah, 572 cubic inches of go power right there. That is a lot of motor. Beautiful paint. This body is straight. Straight. This door handle, super cool.
And look at the two-tone and its actual paint instead of the
Yeah,
stripe.
look at that right there. That's beautiful. Detail. Look at the planks of wood. That kind of almost looks like a pergo plank in there. It's so nice. That's nice. Beautiful machine. The hours in this have got to be incredible. Beautiful. All right, what do we got on tap next? We have, you can pause your screen here if you want. We are looking at another Ford product here. Look at the I love these little batteries like this. Isn't that cool? Looking at another Ford product here. This is a Galaxy 500. Got the little, just a little hubcap setup on it. 390 cube emblems on it. Beautiful.
Okay, so it's Police Interceptor.
Police Interceptor. Yeah, you didn't want this creeping up in your rearview mirror back in the day. Look at the trunk. Like you could land an airplane on this trunk. What are we looking here?
License plate,
Up,
and then
P code.
And then support your local
Yep,
police.
you better support your local police because otherwise they'll come get you in that. You're not going to outrun them. Not even in this. So these I have a sweet spot for. IROC Z's. When I was coming of age, my mom and dad both had one. My mom had an 85. My dad had a yellow. My mom had a black 85 with red trim and interior. My dad, for a company car, had a yellow 86. This is an 87. Tune port injection. These things rumbled, sounded so amazing. And they are really neat cars. Really neat cars. This one's super clean. Beautiful. All right, well, little sweet spot in my heart for these things. I don't know why, but 1969 Camaro. I've got a little bit of familiarity with these. We've got a small block in this one, and like the rally wheels, look good. Yep, that would be a small block, 406. You can have a 400 and punch it 60 over, and you have a 406. Manual transmission, that's what my 69 is missing. I will tell you that I love my car, but it's boring to drive. This thing right here would be, do you agree? Is it boring to drive?
We need a stick shift and a convertible.
Yeah, so we're just going to cut the roof off mine and throw a stick shift in it. But this is a nice looking machine here. I like the little green carpet he's got it parked on. It really accentuates the green. Oh my goodness. This is a 55 Chevy 3100 pickup. Yeah, 540 cubic inch big block. And if that's not enough for you, it's Pro Charged. This is an animal. Look at this tubular frame here. Coilover suspension. Disc brakes in the front. Love the monochromatic, just clean red everywhere.
Look at how it's just notched out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you're putting a big block with a supercharger, you've got to find room in places, even right here. That thing is amazing. Got a roll cage in it. They've got the quick fasteners to get the front end off. We've got digital instrumentation in here.
So it's like a Tesla.
Yeah, like a Tesla. It's, you know, if a Tesla burned fuel, it would maybe be like this. I love this. This is nice. Here's our hood. I mean, that is, license plate says it's a nasty 55. I'm gonna agree. That is nasty in a good way. Okay, here we go. This is the stuff where it all began, right? Check this old ride out here. Ford pickup truck. 1930. My gosh, that thing is clean.
It's so cool.
I mean, if we could go back in time, that's what we would see right there. That is gorgeous. I love the way these things sound, but I'm going to admit to you, I couldn't drive one if I tried. I'm serious about that. There's things that happen in here. Now, there's an electronic box in this one. I don't know what that's going to be for, but there are switches and see these extra pedals and things. There are things that happen in here on the, like you have to set the, I don't know. Anyway, I don't think if I had to jump in one and just go, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. Check this bad boy out. Is this a Chrysler Victoria? We used to have a dog named Victoria. She was from hell. She was a devil. She was evil. We loved her. But, you know, when I see Victoria, I think about the beagle, Vicky. This is beautiful. The color is just gorgeous. And it looks very, very original. Well, it's probably updated in a handful of ways, including those seat belts and a few other items, but we're going to call this pretty original. Looking through here, I'm looking at what looks like a small block Chevy sitting underneath there. But that's a beauty. Another old one. Look at this Buick. That color reminds me of, what was the karate movie?
Karate Kid?
Karate Kid. You know the movie with the karate, where they kept doing the karate and there was a kid in it? Remember the kid, he was in the movie with the karate? What was the name of that movie? Anyway, there was a movie with a karate kid in it, and there was an old car that was like the same kind of butterscotch color.
It's not butterscotch.
What would you call this?
Just butter.
Just butter. Okay. Anyway, that movie with the karate thing and the kid.
1935, cost new $925.
All right. You can't buy a new Buick made in China. You can't buy the front bumper for $925 now. So how about that? It's gotten some trophies before. Apparently people like this. 1935. Now this right here just looks like fun. I mean, like, this is like fun all in one box. VW Thing, 1974, 2.3 liters of power. Looking to own a thing? It's for sale. You too. Oh, I like this. Got a front receiver hitch. We could back a trailer in with the front end. Really cool. Like the windshield down. Wouldn't do that outside today, honestly, without wearing the helmet and, you know, a very thick, very, very thick jacket. That's cool. I like the Super Trap. I had those on my car years ago, and they're kind of fun to play with. Anymore, I just don't have the patience to sit and play with something like that. But they were fun when we had them. This is neat. Like that. Here we go. Fox Rod. Fox Body Mustang. Do you think that's enough in there? I don't know. Check it out. I heard this one running, and this small block in here, this Ford will talk to you. There's nothing, listen. I'm a Chevy guy, but I'm going to admit that the best sounding engine in the world is right here. That's the best sounding engine ever, right there. That's a good looking car. 1992, 347 cubic inch, so this thing's been punched up a bit. Oh, it's for sale too. You could own one as well. And let's see, does it have the most important factor? It does. It's a 3-pedal model. These things are quick, they're light, and they talk. Okay, how about this? Did you think you would see this in Alaska? Well, here it is. Actually, this thing's all-wheel drive. These are really, really quick. Really, really quick cars. I mean, it is, you can pause right here and take a look, but I mean, this is a type of supercar here. And you don't see these every day, anywhere, anyway. There's a whole booklet they've made up on it. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. Over here. Here's your specs.
Yeah. Kind of. There's like 3 pages worth.
Yeah, I was noticing your book over there is, you don't mind if I put this on YouTube, do you?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, this thing is an animal. These cars are fast, fast, fast. The beauty of this is you can pause it while it's on your screen.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to.
Some of that information, I just gleaned it because I didn't know enough about cars to really know what I was talking about. So I went online and did some research. So some of it
Yep,
might
there's
be
your
accurate.
sources. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got your sources. That's important.
Yeah.
We know you're not making it up.
No. I'm
Now,
not making it up.
someone there could have made it up, but you got your sources,
Exactly, yeah.
right?
So then you get, like, I don't know, it's really not.
I love it. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And it's spotless. How do you keep a car this low to the ground in the front in Alaska intact?
Well, I'm very careful. The other day I pulled up to the cake shop and up in the sun, whatever that.
Over in Wasilla?
Yeah, and I came out of there and I was this far over the curb.
Oh,
Couldn't even
but
see
you
the
didn't clip
shop.
it, but you
No, I
cleared it.
didn't, or I would've been
Oh boy, I bet you that front spoiler alone is probably $3,000.
Oh, easily.
You don't want to run that into anything. It's a beauty. That is a beautiful car.
It came up the Alcan.
This came up the Alcan.
That
Is that in your book over here? Okay. I'm going to scan through with the camera on that. If anyone wants to stop and read it, they can. So let's give you at home the chance to take a look at this. So, can pause
The code silver. Yeah.
the video.
I think that's awesome. I like it a lot.
Is your car? Very nice car. What's that? Well, I'm sure you worked for it. They didn't give it to you.
No, and
What's that?
I have the price tag for it.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
I own it outright.
Yeah, there you go. That's the only way to own one of these. This in your house. If you own them outright, you're okay. Good. Well, good for you. Yes.
I've got this dog that needs, better yard than the other one.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What part of town?
Oh, because it's like yeah.
All right, what a cool car. Now we're going to go back old school. Looking at a Nova. Rally wheels. This is a 69. Small block, 350. Good looking car. I like that blue paint. Body is nice and straight on this car. And then how about this beauty? 1963. Split window, the only one like this. 63.
That's the guy that painted my car.
Super cool.
That's the guy that painted my Avanti.
This body is straight. That paint is glossy, wet. Beautiful car. Gorgeous. Gorgeous Corvette. Now, I've shown you this one before at one of the shows this last summer. This thing is just cool. I mean, just cool. This metal, fiberglass, whatever it's made of, is so straight, so nice. And you know, because it's black. And it's a stick shift. That's the only way to go with something like this.
So nobody's really know what it is. What is it about that, that's cool?
He'll learn.
Beautiful machine. All right, 1934 Model A Coupe. I mean, I feel like back in the day, back in the 50s, if you were building a hot rod, it might look something like this. Except that engine's a little bit newer, but they got the look. This is gorgeous. '32 Ford Highboy, 355, small block, supercharged. Absolutely awesome. 700 R4 with 355 gears. Look at this gorgeous machine. Dual carbs. This thing's got a growl. Oh, it's for sale. $52,000 can be yours. What a beautiful machine. Got the suicide doors on it. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Take a peek inside. I would look good in that car. Somebody with 52,000 extra dollars would look better than me.
Well, if you need to go a little lower, that El Camino over there is mine too.
Okay. Oh, that thing's been getting a lot of attention today. A lot of people have been checking that out. This is beautiful.
Mine's a
Spider-Mobile, 1929, 350 small block. Kind of all spider, got webs everywhere. Plum, crazy with a K. I'd like to hear it with those things off. I've seen this at a couple of the shows, and this thing is just this is just a hoot. Love all the details on it. But, you know, with that sweater, you would kind of, in the right light, you could pull that off. You'd be rocking that. 1930 Oakland sedan. Now that's history right there. That's not been messed around with. That's really amazing. Let's see. Let's do what the people at home can't do. We'll give it the sniff test. I was thinking it'd smell old or something, but it doesn't. It's like there's no smell.
So it's got a little musty, but not like you would think.
No, not for being a 1930. It's been very well restored though. Really, really pretty. Body super straight.
It looks like a suitcase.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all it was.
Now that is an idea that should have never ended. You know, matching luggage. You know, like that. That's beautiful. And there's some sort of okay, I don't know if this is just a bracket or if maybe that has a spring ride to it. Maybe someone can type in the comments if that has like a little springy or if that's just a bracket. But that's pretty neat. All right, here we go. Ford 1930. This is just a hot ride. Some custom wheels. Looking through the fender gills, I see it's got a small block Chevy in it. Really well done interior. Body is straight, straight, straight. Okay, we are getting ready to come to the home stretch. The second to last aisle.
Cool details.
Let's take a look at this.
So you see the rims.
Let's take a look at the rims. We got barbed wire in the rims. This is a POWMIA tribute to our troops. And some patches inside.
The tag.
All gave some gave all. SRT badge on the back. Someone took some time on those rims. Look at this. That's some really detailed. Yep. That means we've got some. Oh, the brake calipers are even etched with the POWMIA.
Okay, this I thought was really cool.
Okay. Look at how this
I love the details on this car.
badge is made into. That's truly a badge, you know, where cars have badges, but I mean that's a true emblem right here.
And just for kicks, look at the owner's name.
Owner's name. Let's take a look. Class, custom car, Dodge Charger POW, custom wheels, engine. Oh, Chris and Nikki Green. Isn't that something? So let me introduce you to Chris and Nikki McDonald. That's a beauty right there. It's sad for what it represents, you know, in being somber, but it is awesome that they've taken the time to create that tribute. So let's look at the interior real quick too, because it has details galore. Look at this, details. What a cool machine. All right, I've shown you this truck before at one of the car shows last summer, and this is just all kinds of neat. I don't have any reference on this other than Diamond T. Yeah, that is a 1937. Looks like it's powered by probably a Chevy 350. Just says 350. I guess that's an old school. Ooh, look at that. We're gonna have to check that out in a minute. But before then, this old Chevy here, this has been getting a lot of attention today. So if you want to pause the video here and read that, give you some information on it. It is like bone stock in there. It's a beautiful color. I'd like to see that color come back. No metallic. It's just whatever you call that color. It's
Pretty green.
it's a green. It's soothing. I like that color. Maybe we should paint that other square body this color. That's beautiful. Okay. Monte Carlo. I don't make these anymore.
I was in high school.
They came back after going away. Maybe someday they'll come back again. But these are really neat machines. They're really big. They're big and they ride really, really smooth. This one right here has an original window sticker of, you could take this thing home for about $4,856.
I never got them back. That's the one my car is the same wheel base. Yeah. I got the wires. That's like that.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem is they sell them aftermarket.
This car with a big block
Third less, but
is like, it's a 72. This one's a small block, but if you put a big block in here, it'll fill up the rest of that space,
the
you know.
aftermarkets don't have them.
Chrysler 300 two-door. It's a beauty. Nothing like the modern Chrysler 300. It's beautiful. It is a 1955, and they consider this a muscle car. Pause the video and read all about it. 300 horsepower Hemi motor, only 200. Would you think you'd come all the way to Alaska here to a car show to see one of only 200 that still survive today? We've got them. It is amazing the machines that you see in this state. And it's beautiful. Straight, proud Mary. Straight as an arrow. All right, we've got a Chevrolet Impala. Again, you could land an airplane on that trunk. Love the ragtop. Really beautiful. This right here is a 1963. How clean is that? It's beautiful. Now this Mustang, we've shown this one before. California Special. This thing is really got all kinds of bells and whistles on it. Got the little pop-out vents. Got the spoiler lip on the back. It is a 1968 California Special. It's one of 4 with this package. Again, can you believe this? We're all the way up here in Alaska. This is a 1 of 4. It's really something else. If you need your car detailed, you need to call RC. They did a beautiful job on this one. There's additional information if you want to see it. And brand new, $3,453. Would you want to take one home for that? You're not into. She's not into this style Mustang. What if it were a '69 Camaro? Okay, she'd take a Camaro.
It was convertible.
If it's convertible with a stick shift. Okay, we have a problem because my car is not there. Do you think the same thing about me when you see me?
You're perfect.
I'm perfect?
Yes.
Although if I had hair in the back of my head, if I had muscles here, oh, with my hat on, I can hide it. All right, let's stop this conversation because it's going the wrong way. 65 Chevy El Camino. You know, some people struggle with El Caminos. There's like a whole row of them here. You know, is it a truck? Is it a car? Kind of like the new Ford Maverick, you know, or the Honda, this little Honda pickup truck called, yeah, that thing. Ridge Runner, Wave Runner, whatever. So the Ridgeline, the Honda Ridgeline. So it's on the, you know, the Chevelle Malibu chassis. Looks like that in the front end, and then as you roll towards the rear, it has a pickup bed on it, and it's really neat here. A little bit of extra storage in this. Super neat. Beautiful chrome for miles. This is a beauty right here. And got another one, another small block. This one is a 69, and over the years they got just a little bit wider, a little bit
Yellow
a little bit beefier looking, a little bit more muscular looking. And so these really stand up. The sail panel in the rear, the difference between it and the earlier model that's more stubby. These are just beautiful. 1968, and they said it finally has power steering. It's even chrome. Like that. It's a beautiful machine, and it's a manual. Love the bed liner in it. This is a nice touch. Now that other one up there had a compartment right there, and this one is sealed down. Right down the back. Look at the beautiful stainless and chrome. Another El Camino. This is a work in progress, 1965. Small block Chevy, 4-barrel, has power steering, also chrome. You don't see a lot of these with air conditioning here in Alaska. Now, ooh, look at this road. Can you see the sparkles? It's like the bowling ball sparkles. That's beautiful. Bet you in the sun. Did you see the sparkles in this? It's got like bowling ball red sparkly. Bet you in the sunshine it dances. And it's got the correct number of pedals, 3. That's again the way it should be. Bed liner, stainless. What does this have? That's what I said. It's got cup holders.
Cup holders.
Would you believe that the 69 Camaro has no cup holders? None. I was telling the girl at Perk Up that when I bought my coffee today. I showed her. I was like, can you believe? In 1969, apparently they didn't drink. Another work in progress, 1970. This one's for sale, $21,000. We'll bring this one home, and it has power steering. Pretty stock looking machine. I always like these wheels. I like them because with them just being a complete piece like that, you kind of let your imagination go wild with them because they've not been cut out or detailed. That's just the way they made them. And it has the correct number of pedals. Once again, we've got a 4-speed in this one. I like that slopey sail panel. There's your other rear panel there that's opened on the older one up there. Comes with a spare set of wheels.
What'd you say that's for?
It's it's a storage one on the one at the front of the line here.
Oh.
It opens up, but these are all sealed down on all of these. So
Okay.
somebody in the video that knows more about El Caminos can talk about why these panels are actually bolted down. I don't know if you can get to it from inside. Maybe you can. Maybe on these models you can get to that from inside.
Oh, okay.
But on that one, the one at the very end there, it just opens. What the heck is this?
Throw it
I mean,
off a cliff.
what are they going to do with this?
Throw it off a cliff.
Well, that doesn't even make sense. Someone's crazy. Someone's going to throw this off a cliff. I mean, who would spend all this time building a replica here of a TV show truck? And by the way, we saw the movie last night with Ryan Gosling. What's the girl's name? Emily Blunt. The movie's good. The movie's actually good. I was positive that it was going to be terrible because we've seen how they ruined Chips and they ruined Dukes of Hazzard when they redid them. But the Fall Guy movie, highly recommend it. And also let you know, stay till the end. Like after they roll the credits, stay to the end. You heard me. I'm telling you. Stay to the end. There may be a little bit of an Easter egg at the end. So this is our truck, obviously, the one that we're going to be sitting off the cliff. It cleaned up pretty nice, and it's been sitting outside now for about a week. And it is dusty on our road. And but we got to get it clean before it flies. So anyhow, I want to thank you for joining me. My friend Kurt Anderson told me one of the last car shows I did, he was disappointed that I didn't stop and really look at all the vehicles that were there. So Kurt, this one is for you. All right, I love you, man. This one's for you. That is the show here today in Palmer at the MTA Center, and it has been our pleasure to bring it to you. And please like and subscribe to my channel so that you can make sure and ring the bell and all that good stuff. You don't want to miss this going off the cliff this July 4th in Glacier View. It's going to be spectacular, and I cannot wait to bring that to you, and I'm just getting super excited. So got a couple more shows we're going to take this to, and then away it goes. But there it is. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.